Oh, have you finally arrived? How long did you intend to keep a goddess waiting, Guardians?
We're going to take you down with everything we have, once and for all, for the sake of everyone who got us here.
What a pity. You've come so far to get here. Surely you don't need to rush headlong into death right away.
Wait, the barrier! Did it fail?
Oh no. Your little barrier is working. My power has most certainly weakened. Mitra's concerns were well-founded. Quite a trick, deploying a barrier across the whole of space from an alternate dimension. And if I were some rank-and-file soldier, I imagine it would weaken me by fully half. Perhaps you just might have had an inkling of a chance. But for someone with the might of 1,000 soldiers, missing half of one is but a mere drop in the ocean. Enough of that. Wouldn't you like to see how the friends you've abandoned are faring? I can show you.
It appears we're well and truly boxed in.
They sure brought out the welcome wagon. Kinda makes you proud to see how many we've lured here, though, doesn't it?
I seem to recall that some time ago, we stayed behind in danger, just to let the others get to safety.
Now here we are, posing as enemy lightning rods so the others can get in. Never a dull moment, huh? Sorry about this, Kasra. Seems like we draw the short straw every time you get paired with me.
Perish the thought. All is forgiven. As long as you don't try to shoulder the whole burden yourself this time. If that happened again, I fear your dear wife might finally murder me.
She just might. Incoming!
Wearing out already. Blasted Zig is cutting corners.
You might be asking too much of it there, Miss Maria. You're pushing yourself a tad too far.
Ha! You're one to talk.
Time to burn!
You're gasping for air.
Then that's something we've got in common, Miss Maria. But waving the white flag just isn't an option.
Quite right. Not as long as Shiva still breathes. So it's up to us to try and dam this river of incoming enemies until they can manage that.
Our weapons might shatter. Our bodies might break. but you'll never break through here!
Shit! Forgive me, Blade of Genesis. This could have turned out differently if I could only wield you better. I have much to learn. But we're in this boat together. So do keep me company until I join you in coming apart. I have need of you yet. Ark's hopes rest entirely on this very battle. If I fall here and join those who fell 40 years ago building our foundation, I will be satisfied.
And there you have it. So many people believing in you and spilling their blood, sweat, and tears for nothing. Isn't it laughable? To throw their lives away, reaching for a hopeless, impossible victory. And look at you two, faced with the depths of your inferiority, and still thinking you might have a prayer. Has all your history not taught you that your lust for chasing the impossible is the root of your kind's troubles? Ridiculous. Hopeless fools, each and every one of you. Well, I suppose we should begin. I'll have to crush you just a tad extra in Mitra's and Varuna's place. Now, go on and twist in utter despair, shrieking with regret as you die, and learn how deep down the darkness goes. This ends here!
Your Majesty, code you.
Take this! There will be no mercy. Here.
I'm going full tilt.
Still hanging on, I see. I will give you this much. Your sense of duty is strong. It's gone like this from the beginning, hasn't it? The two of you always thwarted my expectations, clinging to shreds of hope. And so I've come to think, what a waste it would be to simply shatter you, the vessel of the universe.
What do you mean?
The likes of you two are wasted on arcs. Won't you join me instead?
What?
I'll even forgive this violence. Wipe your slates clean. Your lives will be safe with me. It just so happens I'm looking for replacements for Mitra and Varuna. A fine deal, wouldn't you say?
How dare you toy with us?
Oh, this is no toying. Simply a well-timed proposal, I would think. I came to the realization that you would make apt allies, And having shown you where you stand, I am negotiating. Going through all the proper steps, as it were. Think now. Does Arx truly deserve your absolute and undivided loyalty? Is Oracle worthy of your protection? Wasn't it your very own overseer who, when you were listlessly turning toward the darkness, made the cold and calculated choice to cut you down? It was your own sweat and toil that pulled you from that disaster unscathed. Sole credit lies with you alone. And what did Arx do? Nothing but sit back and watch. Nothing but abandon you. And make no mistake. Eventually, they will shun and reject you. They will grow fearful of how powerful you two are. No, they won't, I suppose you're thinking. Of course you are. But their own history tells all. This living witness right here can testify as much. Your kind are unseemly to the last. They won't think again. We are more powerful than they could ever be. We need not bind ourselves, ever, to their faulty logic. Surely you must agree, Guardians. Do you not see that it's the universe, not Arx, that deserves your protection? Do the two of you not simply want to protect one another? Oh, pray tell.
Without Arx, we wouldn't be here now. Without everyone, we have no future.
Is that your answer? Even knowing that in the future they may cast you out?
It doesn't matter. That future would still deserve to exist.
Soft to a fault, aren't you? Did you plan all of this around me failing? How lucky Arx is to have you. Truly. I am Shiva, goddess of annihilation. I am one with the profound darkness, and I am the demise of all history. This universe must perish. Photons must be wiped out. Vessel of the universe, you, all of Arx, and this present time will now face annihilation.
Is this the end? Well, I think we've fought enough time. At least we haven't fought in vain. If we helped lay a path toward the future, then what have we to fear? But, if I could have one wish granted, it would be to see you again one last time. If only I could have just one mere wish.
on, Reggie. You're not callous enough to have forgotten about me, are you?
Forget you. I could never, Alma.
I'm sorry this took so long, Regius. But you don't have to be alone anymore. I'll be right here, by your side. That promise might have been too much for one person alone. But with the two of us side by side, I know we can make it happen.
That we can. It's time for us to defend Arx. Let us finish this, Alma. Let the world bend to our will.
Miss Maria, we've got company. What was that?
Huey's still alive?
Claire is crazy. And Sarah? How?
Maria, you should be leaving the hard work to the spring chickens.
What are all of you doing here?
Did you think we were gonna just sit on our hands when we heard what a big mess you were in? What's the deal, not letting us in on this? Trying to distance us or something? Well, I'm sure that must have been part of Xiao's plan, but...
Here we go! Now this is what I'm talking about.
Now just a moment, you bunch of upstarts, you can't charge in! That was the jolt I needed, how about you, Huey?
Of course.
Prepare to fall laboriously unbroke!
Awaken now! Varum the Destroyer!
Hey! What the hell's going on?
I should have guessed. The rescue is appreciated, but a little sooner might have been better. Kuna?
I didn't come here just to bail your ass out. This is all just a part of the plan.
Honestly, always the slave driver.
Now, just think of it as us being considered the trump cards.
Can it?
Come on, you two. You can have a go at each other some other time.
Zeno, I'm coming to heal you.
Dolphin and Euclida. Echo, why are you here? Weren't you on standby?
It's all become clear now. This was a ploy to throw off the enemy. Isn't that right, Xiao?
Ah, that little brat. Well, feels like the only choice I have now is to play the hero a little.
I'm with you, oddly enough. Let's show them what the Six are made of. Are you ready, Kuna?
Excuse me. Don't forget I'm part of the Six, too. Now shine, the unseen.
Ring out now, Nanaki the Vigilant!
Behold, Florenberg the Luminous!
Well, what do we do now? Do we push on in after them?
Nah. I think we trust in them and fight on out here. Should ease their load a bit. And I know they can do it.
Quite trusting of you.
Well, yeah. That's my mate in there. No one I trust more. We'll handle things out here. Good luck in there, mate.
We've encircled them with a calculated mass of Dracolite and ash particles.
Perfect. The stage is set. It's all up to you now, Sukuna Hime.
Without fail!
Was that Ash?
So, the goddess of annihilation isn't immovable after all.
You, the Ash Maiden of Haruko-tan. But you are bound to the planet. Why are you here?
I'm just as shocked. I was told they were cunning, but I never expected them to be able to imitate my ash. Alma created a ring of ash, and Shao made a few copies and encircled this slice of space with them. After that, teleporting here was simple. It seems you were too caught up in Ark's all-out offensive to notice. What a shame.
What a delightful set of games you prepared. But all the plotting in the universe couldn't bridge the chasm between your power and mine. All you've done is give me a little more work. After all, a feeble power such as yours could never seal mine away.
As we well know, which, I think, would lead you naturally to the question, why are we here? It's the Ashen Wind and Dracolite.
This is it. The very last card in my hand. Hurry. All of Ark's might is now in your hands.
I know this terrible power. This awful sight. You fools. Have you not realized? You're repeating the very same mistakes of the Photoners.
This is not a mistake. It is the power we need to stop you.
Then stop me if you can. And learn the inevitable consequence of using that misguided power! I will correct history.
Operation for all Arthas to fight enemies in their local regions.
Your Majesty, code
honestly think you have a chance? Is that your best? Weakling. Think you have a chance. This world shall end, and photons with it. This was inevitable. Why must you beings refuse to learn from the mistakes of your past? This! Is that your best? Why must you resist? What abhorrent power! Do you honestly think you have a chance? This was inevitable. Why must you beings refuse to learn from the mistakes of your past? Allow me to end this terrible power of yours. Be gone, and take your misshapen will with you. Do you honestly think you have a chance? What abhorrent power! I will correct history. Is that your best? This is how
completed.
it must end them, is it? Disappointing. Oh, how mortifying. My victory was not granted, and so we're doomed to repeat history once more. It should be obvious. In the end, we're no more than vessels of the universe, playing out the same story again and again and again. Everything you and I have recorded, all will return to the beginning and repeat itself. A final question for you. If you were made to choose between destroying the very universe and disappearing, what would you do? As long as photons exist. No. As long as you and I exist. That is the inevitable choice I will continually face.
What? I'm detecting high purity F-factor readings. Where did it come from?
It could be the original profound darkness taking over? The original profound darkness is the anti-photon. It is not born. It is simply there. Having lost Shiva, the most powerful being available, it seems only natural that it would claim the next most powerful. You. So, what will you do? Indeed. I expected you would say so.
I'm detecting a massive dimensional warp. Are they trying to teleport somewhere?
It's the time stream. Stop! How far back are you trying to go?
No, please don't!
You made the correct choice. This is the time before space was born. A place of emptiness, with no record yet begun. A place with here. That absolute drive for eradication wilts. And from here, the universe begins anew. Before creation began, there was a light. It died at the point where the universe started. But from it, the Akashic records were born. From the beginning, you were here. As the being with knowledge of all history. All of creation begins and ends with this. And yet, a crucial point remains. Even should you lose this history, stretching endlessly back from now, you cannot be lost from the future that still beckons. Can't you hear them? The voices of all those who call out for you. Can't you see them? The hands that will meet yours if you only reach out. Were you the vessel of only this universe, you would be trapped in its cyclical history. But with the threads binding different universes together, you can weave a new future. Open your eyes. Bind these records together. March toward that future. You are the primordial being, the last operative of Arcs. All the answers you've woven throughout the entirety of history will heed your call and come to your aid. What a pleasure it is to have been able to know you. Thank you.
No! All traces of the Guardian are just disappearing from the universe!
What? What do you mean, Harriet? Did something happen to the Guardian?
Guardian? It can't be. Is the Guardian?
Yep. Sure looks like that dummy's decided to try and be the one to fix everything. What? Harriet! Look! Look!
You're...
the original goddess! Just when I thought I could finally get some solid sleep in, this bozo came knocking and woke me up.
Varuna?
Hey! Don't think you can pull another fast one on us. You're on a losing streak, Buster!
I know it must be far too late for any words to mend the wounds I've made. But I will try to let my deeds speak for me. So please, Lady Harriet, go on and allow me to handle things here. Please do what you feel called to do. My only goal now is to be of service to you. If you'll allow me to.
Thank you, Varuna.
Huh? Why'd all the bad guys disappear? Ooh, hold on. Does this mean we won? Yay! We did it!
This is strange. Why do I still feel so uneasy?
Hitsugi!
Hal? Why do you look like... I mean, what are you even doing here?
I heard some kind of voice. I think maybe it was calling out to you.
Calling? For me? Hal, what should I do? Is there any way I can help?
Hitsugi, hold on to my hands. I'm gonna try to open the way.
After all those times that we were the ones getting saved, I'm glad that I'll finally have a chance to return the favor.
Idiot! Idiot! You dummy! You said you wouldn't do anything like this! We promised we'd see this through together! We swore we'd never leave each other behind! No matter what! I won't let you do this! I won't! I don't care if it means history comes undone! I don't care if it means negating history itself. I'm not going to let you go. You can't just go and make this decision by yourself. I won't let you. I absolutely refuse to let it end this way.
Indeed. As you should.
Shihan, is that you?
Even if it means denying all of history, the Akashic records themselves, and my very being, a world without them cannot be the world that we choose.
It's time to open your eyes. This isn't over yet, and we're going to keep it that way. The answer to the question you face lies in the bonds you forged.
That I received from you, it exists to save others. So get ready. It's my turn to be the one to save you. Sever this impurity. Amen. You're back!
Let's hold the congratulations for after we take care of that.
The overwhelming darkness that split off from you, it's still here, even without a vessel.
It's a piece of the shadow that formed the core of the profound darkness during the time of the Photoners. A mass of pure destructive will, with nowhere to go and nothing to latch onto. It's materialized here as pure power.
We can't let it exist anymore. We're most certainly not going to lose one more person to it, in any time, in any universe. Look at this. I can feel all these hopes and dreams.
It's all the wishes of every living being. No, perhaps the wishes of all those who have ever lived thus far.
We've become the great light to drive away the darkness, once and for all.
The light of all the universe has gathered here. All records of existence through now have been for this very purpose.
And here, we will begin the first page of a new universal record.
Each bond you have forged has returned to you here. All for this moment.
the true form of profound darkness. What deep darkness? We can't give up.
It's time to put an end to this eternal bond! That really did some damage! Keep it up! You've got this!
Look out! Get out of the way!
attacks are working! That means we can do this! Don't let up! We're almost there! Come on, let's get this over with, and go home together.
This is the battle to end all bad. Let's go. Together.
This is the final battle. Let us fight, Guardian. The time for words has passed. All I can do now is be thankful for being able to fight together until the very end.
I don't want to live in a world without you. No way. No. We're going back home. Together.
No, I won't lose any of you. We're all going to the new world. Together.
Your Majesty, code Q.
Don't let your guard down, not even for a second!
Completed!
So this eternal circle of fate finally meets its full stop. There will be no more place here for phantoms like us. You need not mourn for us. Your escape from this cycle of death and rebirth has saved me as well. Now go forth. Go forward on whatever path you choose, my toy.
This is the outer reach of my knowledge. Beyond here is the first step into an unknown future, one even the Akashic records cannot contain. This future will be no one's to record. The memories you make there will be yours alone. But if you would allow me one final thought. I believe your future will be so brilliantly bright.
Latoy! Latoy! Where is this? Amdeskia?
Yes. I believe Showlet is all here.
Oh, what a relief! You're both okay. You too! Well, should we head back?
Yes. Everyone is waiting.
Yeah. Hey. Was that a dream, you think? Yeah. Let's go. Our future is waiting for us.
Hello to life and all you've given me, reveling in this starry fantasy. Finally here, have I lived up to be? Do you feel the same? Infinite bonds all throughout space and time. Stories unfold, promising futures untold. Sovereign light throughout the darkness. Hand in hand, here we stand under the unyielding radiance of tomorrow.
Illuminating cosmic seas alive. Know in our heart that we stand strong as one. Sacrifice of our time. We are one. We are one. We are one.
Dreams come true. Thank you for all the boundless joy you gave me. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You gave us strength and courage to keep on. I live true to me. I live bright and
live on to make all brand new memories.
Fantasy star.
Seas of hope fluttering through the wind, blossoming through wistful gate of sorrow, sailing through so deep into the unknown. Finally the storm subsides, basking on the painted skies of
Miracle, finally we made it here.
All the it's all underneath the vivid sky of our dreams. Fantasy alive, alive. All of our dreams come true. Fantasy alive, alive. Into a new bright future. Fantasy stars shine. Our dreams come true. Finally, finally, in the whole new
Fantasy Star!
Fantasy, fantasy star, fantasy
Showdown.